Athlone has had a long history of serious flooding, most recently in 2009 and 2015 when there was an estimated flow in the Shannon of 400 tonnes of water per second. In the wake of the 2015 floods, the Shannon Flood Risk State Agency Coordination Working Group was established, and in 2018 work began on the Athlone Flood Alleviation Scheme. The work at Athlone, when complete, will ensure properties and people in the community are protected insofar as possible from the effects of flooding from the River Shannon and its tributaries.
Back in the worst of the flooding, the Shannon banks flooded, made its way up the canal banks and onto Deer Park Road. We're in a basin here, so it kept stretching out to a point is flooding into houses. Due to the camber of the road, the flow of the water made its own way down, and it reached a level of approximately here. You're talking maybe 3 foot high. So obviously you couldn't walk in it, so people used boats just to go and get their own personal things out of their houses, their personal stuff.
The worst part of the whole lot, as bad as the floods were, floodwater is cleanish, but it was the bursting of the sewers. The sewers here are what they call combined sewers. They take rainwater and the sewerage. And with the intensive rain, the sewers all burst, which resulted in the manholes just literally lifting off the ground and a fountain of sewerage coming out. As soon as it would be cleaned up by the local authority, it would happen again. And this was ongoing roughly through the whole of Christmas.
So during the floods, we were put out of the premises here for over 6 months. And the water came right into the building, destroyed it. We had to move out to an industrial estate. It took us a long while to get back in. Then we did get insurance the first time, but when the floods came the second time, we weren't covered by flood insurance.
After the floods, of course, there was great concern, will this happen again? The OPW were commissioned to build flood defences, which was a very welcome news. And today we have those flood defences right along the strand here, on the west bank over there, and around the whole town.
My name is Andrew Mannion. I'm a chartered engineer with the OPW, and I'm working on the Athlone Flood Alleviation Scheme. The scheme is approximately 5 kilometres of flood defences and is in 8 individual flood cells. It involves the construction of about 2.5 kilometres of flood wall, 2.5 kilometres of embankments, 38 floodgates, 8 pump stations and about 6.5 kilometres of service diversions. We took advantage of sourcing local limestone, which complemented the original limestone that was used on the quays in the 1840s. Also, once the scheme is complete on the quay, we'll be installing a cycleway along it.
On behalf of Westmeath County Council, I'm delighted to see this flood defence scheme coming to fruition. It is really important for the town that this scheme is in place, primarily for the people who are subject to flooding within the town. It protects 200 properties and businesses, and the owners of those properties can now sleep easy knowing that this scheme is there to protect them. As well as that, Athlone is a regional growth centre, and as such, Athlone needs this type of infrastructure if it is to grow and to reach its full potential. This scheme will save the council and the state significant money in terms of responding to flood events when they arise, because the defences are here and our own resources in terms of finance and staff can be deployed elsewhere. We would like to thank the OPW and all of our other partners in the provision of this scheme, and we'd also like to thank the people that have been affected for their patience and perseverance in the provision of this infrastructure.
The psychological aspect of the flooding is not really appreciated until you'd actually have to go through it and to see all your lifetime efforts literally floating out the front door. The flood wall now has alleviated all of that for us, and it's absolutely a brilliant job, very well constructed and visually very nice as well, which gives us great reassurance for if those events happen again.
Transformation from 2016 to now, the security of the flood defence has been up. It gives us peace of mind, especially for our kids. They've got older now and they see that the defence has been improved every day. There's no such thing as a certainty in life, but we feel 100% more secure going forward.